The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won. Raider Nation, let's go, let's go. Raider Nation, let's go, let's go. Raider Nation, are you ready for some football? You ain't ready for the football. You ain't ready for the Oakland Raiders. You see a picture of the Oakland Raiders. Are you ready for some football? Yeah. You ain't ready for this football.
He's facing the brother again. It's happening. Big announcement. He tipped off for a crew. Big announcement coming. Just keep on winning. On and off the field. Check this story out. He tips a recruit. This dude won with Alex Smith and Colin freaking Kaepernick and all these trash-ass quarterbacks at Michigan. The silver and black will attack. Are you ready for some football? Raider Nation, let's go, let's go. Raider Nation, let's go, let's go. Raider Nation. You're about to see what a power running game is with Josh Jacobs. Let's go. Raider Nation, we are. Raider Nation, we are. Raider Nation, we are. Raider Nation, we are. Raider Nation. Just win, baby. In 16 games, he threw for 4,500 yards. He gets to work with Derek Carr. This thing about to get really unleashed. They keep on winning on and off the field. The Raiders will still win the Super Bowl with Rich Bisaccia. Will follow the pattern of John Madden and then Tom Flores. And then we got Coach Rich, and then we got Jim Harbaugh. Well, we all know that the NFL is going to give one back to Jim Harbaugh because technically those seasons it was rigged against the 49ers because the gold was drying up. It symbolized the gold rush. And that's what you have with Jim Harbaugh sick that the script wasn't going to go his way. Instead, what we have is 41ers. The call on the field. And you need a guy. You just have a dynasty. You got to have a villain that to hate on, like the Emperor, Bill Belichick, right? Jim Harbaugh. People hate his whining. They hate his explosive tirades on the sidelines. But that's Al Davis right there. You got to want to have explosive tirades on the sidelines. Al Davis would love that. So he buys into the Raiders all the way. This guy is all about silver and black. The journey began as a quarterback coach. He had trash quarterbacks at the 49ers. He had trash quarterbacks at Michigan. This guy's got Derek Carr. This guy's going to unleash all his buttons. People think the Lombardis will come right away, right after the Raiders win the Super Bowl this year. But I must warn you that he's not going to win right away, but he will get the job done just when you think it's not going to happen. Same thing with the Cowboys and Dak. Same thing with the Cardinals. Same thing with the Green Bay Packers. They're going to lose again. People think it's not going to happen. Same thing with the Raiders. They're going to go 3 seasons without winning. Year 4 for the Rabbit. Jim Harbaugh is going to win the Super Bowl. Guaranteed the Raiders will defeat the Ravens. As a matter of fact, the Ravens would be the defending champion of the AFC right after they lose Super Bowl 59. But the Raiders, they're going to the older brother got the first punch in Super Bowl 47. You see how scripted that was for Ray Lewis to go out in the sunset? And Joe Montana, the playoff machine, and John-Flacco was 11 touchdowns and 0 interceptions during that scripted run. And the New Orleans-born Ed Reed had the first interception of a 49er quarterback in the Super Bowl. So younger brother is going to get one back against the older brother. And the NFL was like, hey, we rigged these Super Bowls against you, Jim. Now we're going to give you the keys to the dynasty. That's what they told Jim Harbaugh. They told him that we know you technically should have won Super Bowls with the 49ers. We know that. It was rigged against you. It was fun seeing the Niners lose as a Cardinals fan, but I even say that it was all rigged for Kyle Williams to muff the punts. It was all rigged for the Legion of Boom to win. It was all rigged for the Giants-Patriots rematch. It was all rigged for the Ravens. So the NFL is going to give one back. They're going to give multiple Super Bowls back to Jim Harbaugh. He's going to win with the 49ers. And guaranteed, you can take that to the bank. There will be Harbaugh in the postseason. He's going to defeat his brother, John, in the year that he wins the Super Bowl, Jim Harbaugh. As a matter of fact, John Harbaugh will fail to win with Lamar Jackson. He will fail to win with Lamar Jackson. He will know what Jim felt with Colin Kaepernick. It is a white supremacist organization. The black quarterback, Kaepernick, fails to win. Lamar Jackson fails to win. And both these guys win with white guys, Joe-Flacco and Derek Carr. That's key thing to note. What you're seeing unfold with the white supremacist league in the coming years with the scripts coming from the NFL. Should do a part 2 of the Jim Harbaugh winning a repeat. And there's going to be a big announcement. It's going to come before the postseason. The wins just keep on coming on and off the field. Jim Harbaugh is going to take over the Raiders. He's going to win multiple Super Bowls. He's going to win back-to-back. Las Vegas will come in and take away what some will win this year. Maybe not everyone's on the train yet. But you better believe that you have a power running game on the outside and the inside with Josh Jacobs, and the Raiders have a young, revamped offensive line with Andre James and Leatherwood, what have you, Colton Miller. There's a lot of young hogs on the Raiders offensive line, and technically they should be running on the inside and not only to the outside. Technically, the running game should be far more explosive. So Jim Harbaugh is going to unlock a young offensive line for the Raiders. And they could be running on the inside and the outside. You don't know which way the Raiders are going to go. They're going to pull guards very quick, like what you saw with the 49er offensive line from 2011 to 2014. The same thing's going to be there for the Raiders. And on top of that, Jim Harbaugh is going to throw the ball deep with Derek Carr. This guy's going to throw 5,000 yards and win MVP at some point. And they're going to win Super Bowls with each other. Derek Carr is going to win more Super Bowls than Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers and Dak Prescott and Peyton Manning and Eli Manning and all them lot, because he is the star. And it will be or not. In 2020, I had the Chiefs. A lot of people had the 49ers winning the Super Bowl that season, but I had the Chiefs. I was not right about last year. I fell asleep last year, which is all good. But this year I'm fully awake. And the very best is to come for future seasons. That's all I have to say about that with the State Farm Super Bowl. And then the surprise this year. And then the unlocking of the Raider Dynasty. They're going to give one back to Jim Harbaugh, but they're going to win. You got to follow the pattern. It's going to happen with multiple coaches, like what happened during the 8-year span from it was 1976 to 1983. It intersected with the 1980s. This is all going to happen in the 20s. Jim's going to take over. He's going to win the 5th and 6th Super Bowl titles. Coach Rich going to win the Super Bowl this year. Coach Rich probably is not looking for a permanent position, but he'd be undefeated as a head coach if he wins in the Super Bowl. So that's his legacy right there. One giant Super Bowl run, and Jim Harbaugh already has a staff intact. Hard work is already done. Hire the coach, let him watch the team. He just fucking win, baby. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen right now. The coach is in. Don't need to worry about that. Get ready for the draft. Evaluate the players on the field during the Super Bowl run. You have a lot of pieces. Just fucking win. That's all that matters.